Court to be successful. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did
Ma'am,
you?
I just want to ask you about drug court.
Drug court, they don't have enough funding. Charged with the offense of evading arrest detention with a vehicle. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
Welcome to the Court of Justice.
Court is calling 2021 CR 4765B, State of Texas versus Christina Wallace. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Andrew Harris Sadelman.
For the defense?
Chanty Shimoda for the defense.
All right. And are you Miss Wallace?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all of the discovery?
I have, Judge.
Did you review it with your client?
I've talked to her about the case, yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Miss Wallace, did you review the document entitled Application for Community Supervision with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with
Yes.
your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Wallace, did you review the document entitled Court's Admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of evading arrest detention with a vehicle? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has, Judge.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I believe she does.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do, Judge.
Ms. Wallace, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am. Very much so.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 3 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine and the state recommends community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea?
That means probation, right?
All right, listen to me carefully.
Yes, ma'am.
The state is recommending your punishment be assessed at 3 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine. The state is recommending community supervision, which is probation. Do you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you all right, off the record for a moment. You want to check to see what's going on? Okay. Court to be successful. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did
Ma'am,
you?
I just want to ask you about drug court.
Drug court, they don't have enough funding at this time.
Okay.
Call your congressman, write to your congressman, tell your congressman what a good program it is. And honestly, it saves the taxpayers money when people successfully complete that, because housing people at the jail and at the prison is more expensive than giving somebody treatment and hopefully getting their life back on track. All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal
Yes,
with
ma'am.
your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and we're off the record. In this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key.
Yes, ma'am.
If you have any issues or a question, let probation know. If you feel as though they're not addressing it, you can always come back to this court. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you ever think you're going to use, you need to contact your probation officer and let them know. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you. Thank you. All right, we'll go back on the record. Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
Not ruled upon, no, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your term of probation be for 3 years. There be a TAP evaluation and 120 hours community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no
No
contest?
contest, Your Honor.
State any evidence?
Contained in Exhibit 1 and attachments, Your Honor.
No, Judge.
State you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. Right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Judge. Well, just briefly, we asked the court to follow the plea agreement. She was in an abusive relationship. She went to Oklahoma to get away from that relationship. She maintains that she's been clean for the last several years since she got out of that situation and went away from the person whose drugs was the passengers. And she is looking to try to get her life back on order.
All right. So do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am.
How old are they?
14, 12.
I'm sorry, what?
15, 14, and 12.
All right. Has Child Protective Services been involved in your life?
No, ma'am. My mom has my children right now.
And how long has she had them?
For the past 5 years.
So when did you start using drugs and what's your drug of choice?
Pills mostly pills and alcohol, but I started using drugs when I was in junior high.
And what were you using?
Like Xanax, Vicodin, and alcohol.
So how did she end up at the Bexar County Jail?
She ended up in Oklahoma, Judge, and she maintains that she wasn't aware of a court date, which issued the warrant, and she got picked up in Oklahoma.
All right, what part of Oklahoma?
Oklahoma City, ma'am. I was with my father.
All right, how far did you go in school?
So I have I'm like 19 credits away from getting my business degree.
Okay. And where did you go to business school?
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Where did you go to business school?
Wyndham.
I'm sorry.
I have my credits through Wyndham and I also have my credits to San Antonio College. I'm 19 credits away.
So when did you end up at San Antonio College?
When I was in
What year?
2005. And then I started having children. I stopped going. And then I recently started picking up trying to get my college credits in.
And how did you meet Kevin Miller?
That's the story in itself. Actually, I met Kevin Miller through a friend of mine. I was in an abusive relationship and he was supposed to help me and it turned out to be worse than the one I was in.
I'm sorry, turn out what?
It turned out to be worse than the one I was in. I was actually in a really abusive relationship. The man I was with had stabbed me, and so a friend of mine actually referred me to go stay with him. He had a nice family, this, that, but it wasn't the case at all. Actually, he actually turned out to be more abusive than the last one.
All right. And so were there other things going on with you with your drug use? How were you supporting your habit?
I was working, ma'am.
Doing
I apologize, but
doing what?
I was working at Michelin Tires,
Doing what at Michelin Tires?
selling tires.
And this friend who recommended you or introduced you to Travis Miller, what's that friend's name?
Stephanie
Stephanie what?
Little.
All right. And is she going to be asked to be transferred to Oklahoma?
I think she's fine with being here for
Yeah,
now.
I'm okay with being here for now. I want to take a program to have a Haven for Hope.
Okay. All right. Court is going to find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 3 years in prison, suspended and probated for 6 years. There's a $2,000 fine that will be probated. Defensive driving, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 30 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. She's not allowed to live in a residence with minors. There's to be no contact with Kevin Miller or Stephanie Little. TAP evaluation in custody. Follow recommendations. And I'll do a referral for Esperanza Court. And that will be in custody. And when Esperanza Court interviews you, you need to be 100% honest with them about what you've been doing and how you've been making your money, okay?
Yes, ma'am. What is Esperanza Court?
It is a court that will help you get your life in order.
Okay.
If you want to get your life in order.
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be 120 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once she completes parenting classes, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Field visits, 1 time per month for 4 months. 120 sober meetings in 120 days. And if you need any type of counseling, because I know you said previously you were in an abusive relationship, if you need counseling for that, let probation know, okay? Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the
Christina Wallace walked into court facing a third-degree felony and the possibility of years behind bars. She pleaded no contest, and the judge found her guilty. But instead of immediately sending her to prison, the court suspended the 3-year sentence and placed her on 6 years of strict probation. That second chance comes with serious conditions: drug testing, treatment, parenting classes, sober meetings, employment requirements, and major restrictions involving minors and certain individuals. Legally, the conviction still stands, and any serious probation violation could place her freedom at risk. The judge made one thing clear: this opportunity will only work if Christina is completely honest and committed to changing her life. Do you believe the court struck the right balance between accountability and rehabilitation? Let us know in the comments.